Celebrity Shorts.
Drake drops spread for new video. A Miami housekeeper got the best reward at the end of a long day's work, and it's all thanks to Drake. Odalie Perret got on Drizzy's radar after the Miami Herald ran a story on her crazy daily commute. Drake arranged for some much-needed R&R for the Haitian native, starting with a spa massage and a steak dinner. Perret was then ferried to Saks Fifth Avenue, where Drake and Steelers wideout Antonio Brown gave her 45 minutes to grab whatever she wanted.
No, for a nice little shopping spree tonight. We give it back. That's what we do.
She ended up with $10,000 worth of items, which included shoes, a Valentino handbag, perfumes, and an 18-karat diamond necklace. Santa Drake gave the rest of Miami a second helping of Christmas too, dropping tens of thousands of dollars worth of good deeds on the town. $25,000 went to Miami Senior High School, $50,000 to a University of Miami scholarship student, and another $50 grand to a homeless shelter. He also handed out Target gift cards and toys to women and children at the shelter, and he put the bill for shoppers at a local grocery store. In other news, Drake will also be releasing his new music video, which will feature all these good deeds. Faith in humanity restored.
Lucky to be alive. A newborn baby boy will live to see his first Christmas, and it's all thanks to the Good Samaritan who saved his life. The hero traffic worker had been working in Rio de Janeiro and was on his way to a bathroom when he spotted something in a grassy area. To his surprise, a baby boy was lying in the long grass with his umbilical cord still attached. He quickly called for help and wrapped the newborn in his vest. Police officers soon arrived and took the baby to the hospital. Doctors say the boy is doing well and was born just days shy of the standard 40 weeks. Police are currently conducting an investigation to identify the child's parents and find whoever left him on the side of the road. The area he had been left in is one of the poorest parts of Rio, and it's believed he was abandoned shortly before he was found.
Oh, this family will have a fabulous story to tell. A woman who went into labor on Sunday as floodwaters from Hurricane Harvey surrounded her apartment was saved, thanks to a human chain of neighbors and firefighters. Soon-to-be parents, Dr. Andrea and Greg Smith, were trapped inside their apartment by Hurricane Harvey, and during that time, Andrea went into labor. Unable to get help from outside the apartment complex, the Smiths realized they had no option but to prepare for a home birth. The Smiths' neighbors, who are also medical professionals, showed up with medical equipment and supplies after someone called for help. Word traveled until eventually someone whose father lived across from a fire station was able to tell firefighters about the Smiths' situation. As water levels continued to rise, the group decided to move the delivery process to the second floor of the apartment complex. When a large garbage truck was spotted outside, Greg ran out in the rain to ask for help, and that's when, to his amazement, he was told the vehicle was actually there for him and his wife. People quickly clasped hands and formed a human chain to help the laboring Andrea through the waist-high water and into the truck. After settling down in the hospital, the couple were given dry clothes and a real delivery room for Andrea to give birth. And at 1:59 a.m. on Monday, the couple's firstborn, Adriel, was born. The volunteers' brave act was captured by neighbors who lived in the same apartment complex the Smiths live in. And that footage has since gone viral across Facebook and Twitter. Popsicle vendor gets over $150,000 in donations for his retirement. The internet has done some good this week for this popsicle vendor in Chicago. 89-year-old Fidencio Sanchez, pictured here with his wife, sells popsicles from a cart to make a living in the Windy City. One day, Joel Cervantes Marcias, seen here, decided to extend the old man a helping hand. Macias was visiting the little village neighborhood of Chicago where he grew up when he saw Sanchez pushing his cart. Macias snapped this image and shared it on Facebook, writing, "I respect this man to the fullest." Macias seemed moved to upload the post because that day, he learned Fidencio's only daughter died in July. His wife, who used to help with the cart, also became ill. So although Fidencio had already been retired for a few months, his circumstances forced him to return to his cart. Macias wanted to help, so he paid Fidencio $50 for 20 popsicles. But that didn't seem like enough. So Macias set up a GoFundMe page to help gather retirement money for the hardworking man. Fidencio's story went viral. Reporters showed up to film the man at work, and the crowdfunding page ended up amassing more than $150,000 in donations within 3 days. Macias plans to stream the moment he presents the Sanchez's with the money on Facebook Live. But Fidencio is already aware of all that well-wishers are doing for him, and he plans to pay the goodwill forward, saying he's going to share the money with churches in Chicago and in Mexico, as well as with his grandchildren. Kind-hearted California cops raised $45,000 to give teen a better future. The Benicia, California Police Department is being hailed for its kindness, after helping to raise nearly $45,000 to help out a hardworking teen. 4 months ago, Jordan Duncan was down on his luck. His vehicle broke down, meaning he had to trek 5 hours daily to and from work. Benicia PD officer Kirk Keffer spotted Duncan one night and asked him what was going on. Duncan told him about his car and how he was walking to work and trying to pay for car repairs and college. Inspired by the 18-year-old's work ethic, Keffer went to his local officers association to see if they could help. And help out they did. They got him a cool new bike to help with his commute to work. They also set up a GoFundMe page to help with Jordan's future, and it's received some $45,000 in donations from across the U.S. Because of that, Jordan was able to get a new car and now drives to work. And that's not all. Jordan is reportedly now studying to be a California Highway Patrol officer. So who knows? Maybe one day he can do the same for someone else down on their luck.